Orders are as follows. Good morning, cadets, and welcome back to our Starfield playthrough, where we just came out of the Co estate. Oh, it's kind of night. We are gonna start looking around a bit, explore and whatnot. Gonna kill a city. There seems to be more down there. Is this by any chance? Yeah. Okay. This is the back door for the Co estate. This seems to be like a really big city as well. Cartwright Manor. That is the back door, I suppose. Let's maybe use the front door. Let's see what we can find. Oh, is the... Oh, that's just a pen. I thought maybe it could be something that could boost my my stuff. Okay, that's towards the killer city. Is there anybody here? Or maybe they're sleeping. Although I was about to say I'm not seeing stuff that could shows as stealing, but I just seen it now. This towards the killer city. Anybody? No, nobody's around here. Okay. Maybe they're not home. Right, we came through here, if I'm not mistaken. Could be something later on. This side up. This is the bank. No, it shouldn't be the bank. It should be something else. But the entrance is not through here.
Hey,
this is the.
That boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Sure. This is the rock, if I'm not mistaken, where we can join the Rangers. No, let's go. Yeah, this is the bank. What about the outpost here? That's called hitching post. Oh. Oh, hey. Look, we already met you.
Well, look who it is. How are the settled systems treating you? Make any enemies yet?
What are you doing here?
Waiting. I do a lot of that these days. But the shortest path to a goal sometimes requires patience.
Well, I'm trying to help as many people as I can, not make enemies.
Choosing to act is what puts you in conflict with others. It's not about how pure the intentions are. Once you start making a real impact on the universe, there's always more and more people who end up on the losing side of your decisions. Someone always gets hurt.
I mean, it's kind of true, you know. Regardless what you do, somebody ends up on the losing side. It's, you know, conflict of interest. And I choose to help, make things better for people.
Now you sound like one of the factions. I'm sure both the United Colonies and the Free Star Collective think they're making things better. But that didn't stop them from going to war. I guess that's just the nature of things, isn't it? People start by thinking they're doing the right thing, and then your version of what's right collides with someone else's.
True. I mean, conflict isn't inevitable. Peace and trade get brokered just as often as war does.
But it doesn't last. That's my point. Even if everyone is benefiting, some people are benefiting more than others. And then eventually someone thinks it's time to rebalance the scales. Better to just let people be. A single person achieving their own ends is at least honest. Helping people is just another form of control.
Excuse me?
Ah, there I go again. I was in danger of waxing philosophical last time, and now I'm knee-deep in it. I should stop while I'm ahead. I'll catch you around.
Okay, who are you? I mean, that was an interesting conversation, and I agree with everything that you said,
I'll see you around.
to be honest. Are you just a random citizen?
Welcome to the hitching post.
No, you're not.
Just open, so it's great to have you here.
Excuse me. Is your
Ah,
ship in need
okay.
of a doctor?
No, I'm fine.
Wait,
So this is just.
where are you
crew.
going?
Okay, Jaden.
Not quite opening day, but close enough for some specials.
So you just opened?
Yeah, that's right. Been scraping together the money for months now. I got some help from my girl Alejandra too, but not as much as everyone's saying. I swear half the people in the city think I'm freeloading off her, which really burns me up, you know? Anyway, that's probably more than you wanted to hear. Let me know if there's anything else you need, yeah? You're
I
always
mean-
welcome back.
Don't think there's anything on the menu. You might be another crew that I can choose.
Hello there.
Yeah,
That is one.
yeah. Sorry, but we're fine. You'll still be here. So, okay, we're done with this.
We'll
That's
take it
the entrance. Ooh, Trade Authority.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
Robotech's a peach of a job.
Can you get certified in time?
Shouldn't be a problem. You sure he doesn't have someone in mind already?
He might, but you're an hard worker, smart. All you need is an interview, and I know he'll hire you.
Thanks.
Without
There's
the robot,
going to be a lot of
Fulburn's farms wouldn't
competition
work.
for that robot
Ashton
job.
would kill any humans working the fields.
Oh. You're just residents, unfortunately. Wait, what's this called? Oh, might be just garbage disposal. But that's the gold bank, alright. Trade Authority. Let's see if we can get some side quests. Or something.
You should talk with Duncan. I handle the boring behind-the-scenes work.
I mean, do you have anything interest? Just some sparkling water and butter? Nah, I'm not gonna steal that, come on. It's not
The
even
Trade
worth it.
Authority looks to partner with local governments to find mutually beneficial arrangements.
I'm sure you do.
So many little
Okay,
details.
so we can talk with
so many
him.
Fingers involved in everything.
Alright, Duncan. Do I need to really go around?
What brings you to the Trade Authority?
What's your role?
I'm the local representative for the organization. In that capacity, I work with merchants, and business people, and local leaders to make sure trade flows regularly and efficiently to and from the city. With the long lag times of interstellar communication, we wanted to have someone here in person to talk face to face and make quick decisions. After all, the Trade Authority's work is vital to the continued growth and prosperity of Aquila City.
Okay, I'll ask again. What does the Trade Authority do?
Well, like the name says, we promote and facilitate interstellar trade. I won't bore you with all the minutiae and laws, contracts, regulations, and the like. What I will say is that a steady flow of goods and services from one place to another is vital to the stability and survival of the settled systems. A scarcity of resources would lead to unrest, anarchy, and maybe even war. Nobody wants that.
Well, what can you tell me about mission boards and where to find them?
You'll see mission boards typically near starports throughout the settled systems, usually in a bar. Several companies and organizations utilize the mission boards to post one-off jobs for freelancers, like yourself, presumably.
Any jobs that you can offer me?
I do have need of a courier. A simple job. The timetable isn't even an issue. But it requires discretion and no questions.
What needs delivery?
That's a question, but it's a simple piece of paper. What's on the paper is for the recipient's eyes alone. We clear?
Okay.
Take this message to the Den. There's a trade authority rep there, Marcel. Just give the paper to him. If you could take a roundabout path to get there, that would be best. And that's the last we will speak of this.
Let's see what you have for
Down to business,
sale.
then.
Any digipicks because I kinda used a lot of them. Resources, weapons, packs. Aid. Sure, I'll get some of the emergency kit. Trauma pack. You don't have a med packs. Interesting. Right. So that's an activity. Can we talk with this guy now or
Trade
no?
authorities are always looking for new opportunities.
So we can talk. Right. That's just an activity. Cool. But I know that was a question, what I need to transport, but I just was curious what I need to transport, not what's in it. Okay, read the firearms.
Aquila is one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
Oh.
So we had to clean up
There's
the
not
graffiti on
enough
the
to
range.
do around here.
Why don't we just close it down?
Exit.
I need someplace to put prototypes through their paces. It stays.
But you know, stretch trash.
Do you have any?
If you need help,
hello.
Let them.
Miss Lance is
A
just
few beer
downstairs.
bottles and graffiti is the least we owe them.
Locked door.
Yes, Miss Lance.
Maybe it's gonna be something interesting over there. And I have a feeling these guys might give me a quest. That's just
Meet all sorts in
restroom,
Aquila City.
guns that I can probably take all of them if I want to. And this is just to take me outside. Oh, there's a door here. Oh, Sam, get in here. And keep the door closed. God damn it. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, I think... I mean, it's a novice, so should be fine. Ooh, control rod. Some resources. And door is closed. Nothing happened.
UC can't be that bad, can it?
Okay, customer, Justin.
Just here for security. Please move along.
Okay, so you're the one to talk about.
I think you'll find that we carry fine weapons of all kinds here.
So you're making this in the city?
Indeed. As a matter of fact, they're made in this very building. You're standing in the storefront of the Laredo Firearms Factory. I designed and manufactured every firearm for sale here. As such, I can offer you my personal assurance they're of the highest quality.
So you're the owner, and you're working here as well?
When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers. Here I get to see what matters, what sells, what doesn't, and why. It's invaluable. Plus, it's better than the endless meetings.
Okay. That's...
Let's get you set up.
That's not a bad idea, actually. And you have Head Ranger... The Prime. Rare pistol. But nothing that I wanna replace right now. I was hoping for some quests, actually. Maybe later on. Who knows? Okay, so I came through there. This looks like a very big city. Shooting range. Over here. Okay. Anybody here? Oh,
We got
hello.
to pay Rasha anything?
No, as long as you clean up after yourself, she don't mind.
That's awfully kind
Hopefully
of
you're
her.
not some UC
Mrs.
drone.
Lance is a killer through and through. Nice grouping on that last one.
Okay, so just
Yeah, the
residents.
site was off and to the left. I dialed it in good.
You left these opened.
You know it.
Yeah, I'll take these ones because apparently nobody's gonna get upset.
Apparently, Laredo doesn't charge anything to use the range.
Ah, okay, so this is part of the factory. Gotcha. I'm just looking to see if...
Gravity is a harsh mistress. And here, even more so.
So this would be across the wall. You can walk. Nice. What about up here? Any secrets? No. No shooting. I'll go a bit across the walls. Looks like... at least there is somebody around here. Might be just a guard.
You heard of the Elios retreat? Supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals or whatever. Going up in Ixel too. I'm not holding my breath.
Activities? Yes. There we go. I think unfortunately this one loops around. Yeah, okay. Let's get down the off the wall. So that's the shooting range. This I think was a trade authority.
Not the way to handle a situation. You need to read the room. For sure. Sadly, tact isn't taught in school these days.
Yeah, leaving shooting range.
Can't do this alone, Annie. I don't
Wait.
know.
You're talking about
Help
me?
with the bank robbery. I'm sure he'll
Oh.
help us.
Help with what?
Stranger, come here. I'm Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
Oh. Okay. No, just don't shoot. Maybe I'll have to keep my eye on you too.
Nice try. But when I don't want to be seen, I'm like an ashtra in the night.
Nice to meet you.
Is it? Or are you just saying that? See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me. So it's official.
And what do you do?
I watch people and listen to them. If I hear something about smuggling or Aurora or gangs, I tell the Rangers. It's easy, because no one pays attention to kids. Plus, I know a lot of good hiding places all over the city.
So, Ranger Emma Wilcox. Is she your mother?
That's right. She's a senior ranger, which means she's in charge of me and all the other rangers. Well, except Diego, because he's a senior ranger too. Oh, and the marshal. He's in charge of all the rangers.
Okay, I think Emma Wilcox was the one that we can go and talk to join the Freestar Rangers, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, you must be pretty good to earn a title like that.
I'm the best ranger surveillance assistant that ever lived. Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. Gotta prepare the next generation, cause I won't be here forever. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list?
Damn. What list?
My list of people who might be troublemakers, so I have to watch them extra close. You don't want to be on my list.
Hey, then I don't plan to cause any trouble, if that's what you're asking.
That's the right answer. I just hope you mean it. Aquila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's up to us Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger Surveillance Assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know, you can help us break it all open.
Wait, you're not a ranger, are you?
My mother is Senior Ranger Emma Wilcox. And she said that I am a ranger surveillance assistant. Ask her yourself.
Then why don't you... don't they believe you?
Because they're dumb. I give security whole list of crimes and leads, and they barely pay attention anymore. I'm practically doing their job for them.
If there's a criminal on the loose, I'm game to help.
Emily was right about you. I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. And he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe me.
Are you sure this character is a thief?
I couldn't prove anything, but the suspect was acting all sorts of funny. He was trying to make sure no one could see him. My mom says you have to listen to your gut in this business. I just know he's a thief.
Yeah, okay. I would say that doesn't seem like coincidence.
Exactly! This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an assistant ranger surveillance assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights, but like, really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you.
How did you find all this out?
We did all the things. Crime scene investigated. Witnesses interviewed. And suspect tailed.
You did all that. Aquila City Security's got competition. Please don't tell Cora. She's, handful enough without getting more ambitious ideas.
I followed the suspect all day. He had no idea.
So, hold up. You said he has a key card?
Emily caught him opening the side door one night. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal here.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
You're doing Aquila City a big service. Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
The suspect has been at Laredo every night.
Okay, well, what's the time now, actually? 22:30 local time. Can't remember. There's a way to pass the time.
Should we warn them about the Ashta? We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gate and go out there, it's on their own head. But if they're far afield, they got no idea what they're in for. You want to warn them? You know I don't like talking to strangers. Then you chose a hell of a profession. Hi. Don't go outside. Outside is really really
Right, I thought maybe we could have more conversation. Also, in the meantime, apparently I have an activity to take another shift. Oh, you're already out. Hey there, buddy.
How did you catch me?
Oh, aren't you one of the guys that were talking?
What? Shit.
Down there.
Yeah?
Caught you red-handed. Don't try anything.
I won't. Oh, God. This can't be happening. Oh, God, no. Security.
Don't anybody move. Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galbank. And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Hell, I give up.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this?
Maybe a kid, but she's formidable.
I kind of always thought she was a pest. But now, I got her from here. Aquila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
Oh, that was easy. I thought maybe you could, you needed to wait until midnight. Right, so I need to tell her, but
Keep it moving.
I'm keeping it moving. I'm exploring a bit. You guys okay?
Really going through with it?
I get tired of being ordered around. I want to be my own boss.
But list, that's like walking a tightrope without a safety net.
I come from a line of farmers. Good ones, too. I just need a patch of land, the right lady, and we could make a good life.
And what if a spacer comes along? The Rangers won't help you out of 3-star space.
I've been practicing at the firing range. I can hold my own.
Can I?
You hear all sorts
I've already contacted
Ah, okay. I thought maybe I could recreation field. I have to tell her about list.
I'm gonna be a soccer star one day.
15-minute warning.
Need a
You might
mosquito,
want to give
Mom.
the
kids space. They can be
He
rambunctious.
kicked the ball over the wall.
Nido mosquito.
Over the wall. It means cool, Mom.
Right, can I get it? By any chance? Let's see, maybe I'll stumble upon it. The ball, that is. You said over the wall? That's not what I wanted to press. But okay, wait, which over the wall? This side or that side? Cool. Okay, that's report to Annie.
Listen, no offense, but I'm swamped.
Hello?
There wouldn't be a settled systems without the trade authority.
Starfield house. Nothing else you want to say to me? Okay, so
know your
this
type.
is closed. Oh,
We cleaned it right up.
I don't like those hooligans in here after hours.
No
which
harm.
hooligans?
I mean, some of that work was even pretty good. Almost hated to clean it up.
Well, just keep an eye on it. If the water filtration gets busted, it's bottled water until we get it back up and running.
It's just kids being kids. It'll be fine. We do what we can
You
to
did a
keep
good
the
job.
graffiti in check, but
You'd have no
what you
idea
gonna
it
do?
was a mess yesterday.
Right, I think I can involve myself. Okay, this is
Carrots are coming in
residential.
nice. Still have some potatoes to harvest.
Looks like it's gonna be a good year. Maybe you should expand. As long as you stay clear of wheat, I can pretty much sell anything you grow.
That's not how the co-op
Okay.
works. We take care of it.
Gate? What's the point of this one? Ah, maybe later on.
So we're gonna have a house, Mom?
That's what Mr. Tate is working on. We'll have to move out when construction begins.
A for real house, like the ones in the core?
It's not going to be a manor house, honey, but 4 walls, a roof, floor.
Can Audrey move in with us?
Maybe. Mr. Tate says he's starting with 4 houses, so we'll have neighbors.
This is so cool!
Okay, no activities or
Don't even
not.
think about
This
leaving the
is
city.
okay. Not leaving the city. Cool. This should be up in a tower.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space, or got separated from their home planet, or what. They scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony war. And they like to pick them clean.
Right. Some citizens. Not, I'm gonna cut through the middle. Or try to, because this is a bit of a maze out here. Residential locked. Gotcha. Citizen. Is this the rock? Yeah. Okay.
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Ashta are no joke, even for us.
Okay, so that's the Terramorph type then. This should be the co-estate. Yeah, right. Oh, hey, Emily.
Anne has been the most exciting thing happening all year.
Is Annie inside the rock then?
Trying to organize something for the folk of the stretch. He's a good man.
There it is. I was thinking we're gonna have an activity to talk with Tate. Citizens, and it is inside the rock. Okay.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
What do
you need to give it more time, Helga.
Guess that means you won't be telling the marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now.
Well, hey there.
If you're hurt or need medical supplies, then you came to the right place. Otherwise, maybe move along. Busy day. You seen those Ashta outside the walls? They keep me in business, if you take my meaning.
So, how is being a doctor in Akira?
Overall, not too bad. People keep me hopping all the time. Mainly it's minor scruffs, bruises, the occasional broken arm. The real work is when someone gets attacked by an Ashta. Those are the bad times.
I see. Well,
enjoy
nothing else to talk
Aquila
about.
City, and for God's sake, be
Okay,
careful.
with supplies. Ah! She go outside. The other person that is. I'm just curious. Probably.
Nice job.
Oh well. Or maybe she's still inside. I should have talked to it maybe first. Okay. I'm assuming Annie went to bed or not.
Tried to rob the place in broad daylight?
Seems that way. Well, nobody ever accused those boards of having an overabundance of common sense.
Just let me drink.
Ain't that the truth?
Hiya.
A year or two
hey.
back, I shared a drink with
Good
Ron
to see
Ho.
you.
That man can drink.
Okay, what do you do around here? Found Helga.
Right now, not much of anything. Doc says I need a rest. Meanwhile, I've been trying to make myself useful, reading dispatches and reports and such. That way, when I'm cleared for field duty, I'll know the lay of the land.
Speaking.
Well,
Wait,
hey there.
I heard you talking to the doctor. What happened?
Got into a tussle with a Shaw Gang smuggling ship in Kodos orbit. Had to limp back to Aquila City, with my ride mostly in one piece. It was a bit of a hard landing, you might say. Got a few broken ribs and a concussion. Turns out one of those ribs punctured a lung. Had a breathing tube in for a spell, but that's gone now. Seems I'm healing up pretty good.
And what happened to the other ship?
Last I saw, it was on fire and doing a swan dive into the Kodos sky.
And looks like I have a medicine option. And yeah, the use of a thoracostomy tube is pretty standard treatment for traumatic pneumothorax.
Yeah, of course. Everyone knows a thorologic tube is the right approach for that problem. That's
I
it
was
then?
hoping maybe for some side quest. Right, Annie?
Did you catch the thief? Tell me it worked.
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
Mom, I have to know. You got him right? Right?
Yep, or your hunch was right on the money. We caught the thief.
I knew it!
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth. You're not pulling my leg, right?
Why is it so hard to believe?
Annie's been giving me reports on her patrols for years. This is the first time anything, well, real may have come of it.
Yep, she and her friend really were instrumental.
Oh boy. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best ranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
I'm gonna be the youngest ranger trainee ever lived. Aquila City is safe because of my mom and me. Oh, and the other rangers.
Of course. Oh, yeah, the other rangers as well. But mainly because of you, right? How are you doing?
I'm doing just great. I'm following up on a lead. Well, more like a hunch. A ranger surveillance assistant's work is never done.
So have you found anything else suspicious?
I have a notebook full of it. The city is crawling with litterers. And some people use very bad words. Mom says it's not a crime, but anytime I say something, I get grounded. So I keep my eye on it. If you see anything fishy, come grab me.
Will do.
What I've got's better than any. This here's the best bar in town. Safest too.
You've been real busy
How can I help?
keeping an eye on strangers.
Quite a place you got here.
It's not mine. I just work here. Yeah, I guess technically the city owns it, but it's really the Freestar Rangers' place more than anyone else's. But yeah, I'm happy to work here. The pay's decent, but it's also the safest job I've ever had. Well,
Okay.
you know where to find me.
Don't need a room.
A lot of famous people.
But I think, yeah, was with Emma. Talk.
Visit Aquila. Popping back a beer, you never know who you'll meet.
Let's see what else is around.
If you're looking for the
Support
Rangers,
staff,
check the upper levels or the cantina.
medical injector. That's towards the outside of the rock.
Not everyone gets to say they work at the Rock.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecency.
Hi, August.
Get there when she grows up.
Hey there, Annie. What's new with you?
You're probably looking for Mary.
Suspicious individuals? Gotta make sure we keep an eye on them.
Need
Okay,
something?
sure, you know
I
what?
sure did.
I'll talk with Emma.
You got some
Let's
business
get
with me?
deputized as well.
Great.
What can you tell me about
us to help
Freestar
the
Rangers?
That's so. Well, you found your way to the right person. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do.
Don't most places have their own security force?
Sure, but we Rangers work across the whole of Freestar Collective space.
I think it's admirable.
Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
Is it paying work?
I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help with expenses and such.
And what authority do you have?
Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive.
So there are a lot of rangers then?
The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen rangers at any one time.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
So, how do I apply? Do I need to fill out a form or something?
I prefer a more practical kind of evaluation. I'll give you the details if you want to join up.
Given the way I had to bail him out, how about you give me the Marshal's job?
If you knew half of what I did about the man, you'd show him a lot more respect. Besides, I'm next in line, and I'll be damned if I'm letting you cut ahead of me.
Damn. Sure, you know what? Let's do it.
Might be a good fit for you. The Rangers can do a lot of good.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up.
I already proved myself a Galbank.
This is a dangerous line of work, and I'm not putting someone in the field unless I'm sure they're ready.
So we couldn't just skip the evaluation.
Sorry, but it doesn't work that way. Just do the one mission, and we'll go from there.
Cool, I'll do it then.
Then I suggest you get going.
So I'm assuming...
I feel for the folk in the stretch.
Right.
I try and get...
Restart mission board. Crimson Fleet at Jaffa. Rescue hostage. Rutherford. I think... we haven't visited this system. Crimson Fleet at Jaffa. I think I might have already visited that one. Or at least just went there. I'll take this one, sure. And then we have Delta Purpose. Yeah, these definitely something I have not done. So I'm just gonna take the Crimson Fleet. That's a bit of...
Credit you to the low house when I'm able.
Of battle in space. Nara, Nicola. Right, I did visit it. As I know. Orima, yeah. It's just that I haven't explored any of the planets. Okay, where are you? Crimson Fleet Captain. Looks like that might be the one. Right, let's do this quick, and then I'll probably leave it here for this episode.
Come.
Okay, are you here, buddy, or you're in a different planet? I mean, I'm already at this location, but... he must be the guy, right?
To go around. It's a good time to be a pirate.
Right?
If a ship jettisons their cargo, usually I let them live.
And you're my target then, right? I'm just curious. Okay, then so yeah. Cool. I'm just gonna scan this just to have it scanned. And well, sorry.
You took out their jump drive.
Well, that was easy peasy. I mean, so I do hope that's not gonna just some free uranium. I hope that's not gonna screw me with the other quest. Travel to the key and whatnot. Well, since this was rather quick, to be honest. So, you know what? Yeah, let's get back to Cheyenne. Hopefully I can directly land and don't need to wait for no, not Maheo. Cheyenne. And then see if there's gonna be... Ah, okay, it's already initiating rev jump. Never mind. Then I'll probably have to be scanned and whatnot. Sure, whatever.
How you doing, sweet dear?
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you
just scan me, don't worry.
points.
I don't have any contraband. Cool. Thank you. Let's land quickly. Okay, because I thought maybe it would be a bigger fight. But that didn't happen, unfortunately.
Wait, ain't you the one I saw in SS-10? Nah.
You're out there a
think
lot,
so.
right? Space? Hey, just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing, killing. Even the Crimson Fleet don't trust them.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Is... Well, the hunter is not there anymore.
Bounty hunting is dangerous work. The Trackers Alliance makes it a little easier. You must fancy yourself a bounty hunter if you're coming to speak with me.
Yep,
If you think you can hack taking down wanted criminals for pay, the Trackers Alliance posted the mission boards like the one you'll find at the hitching post.
What's the Trackers
We're
Alliance?
a collection of bounty hunters. We track down wanted criminals and the like. Various organizations and individuals pay us to manage these jobs, and we pay members and freelancers who collect the bounties.
Any good bounty hunting stories?
I haven't been in the game for a while. These days, I'm more on the admin side of things, finding new recruits, dealing with freelancers, etc. But the wildest bounty I had was for a guy who smuggled several tons of Aurora off of Neon. I was hired by Benjamin Bayou himself. Simple, or so I thought. Tracked the mark across the settled systems, only to find out it was a diversion, and the guy was actually still on Volite Alpha. Built himself a little floating base using scrap crafts out in the deep waters. Swam out a ways to reach him without alerting him to my presence. When I found the guy, he was so blitzed on his own supply that he went willingly. Thought I was an angel, leading him to the promised land, instead of directly to the local authorities.
Damn. Okay.
Show no mercy, leave no quarter.
So you said hitching post. I did not notice the board around here. Sure. It's right here. Whoops. Mission board. I'm just curious to see if there's anything interesting. Crimson Fleet, supply uranium. Survey Bradbury. Sure, I'll take the survey missions, and then these are deliveries, which again I'm not gonna bother just yet. Citizen. Okay, let's get back to the rock and finish our deputization with Emma or whatever. Okay, hold on.
I shared a drink.
Oh, you're back. How'd it go?
That man can
Easy
drink.
peasy. Yeah, was a success. I'm ready to take the next step.
Good. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the marshal. Follow me.
You should try Thilburn's beer. It's brewed in the city, and it ain't bad.
Aquila City is
Go to
safe
bed.
because of my mom and me.
We also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. Like I said before, there are less than a dozen rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm.
Okay, this is entirely floor that I haven't explored. And this should be the top of the top, right? Yeah. Anything of interest around here?
Marshal?
Emma! I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me. Be safe out there.
Okay, Marshal.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life?
How dangerous is this job?
You've already had a glimpse of what we deal with. I'm not going to lie to you. It can get a lot more dangerous than what you've seen. So what's your answer? You up for this?
Sure, absolutely.
Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Congratulations. The Rangers ain't a bad outfit. They're lucky to have you.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do.
Of course.
We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger.
What can you tell me about Montera Luna?
Well, it's a moon that orbits Montera. It's got a breathable atmosphere, warm climate, and good soil for growing.
And do we know anything about the farmer?
Just a name. Michaela Wagner. There have been Wagoners on Montera Luna for a long time, and I'm sure they're proud of that heritage.
Sounds simple enough then.
Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Wait, you're...
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Oh, you're coming with me? So I have two then? Sam and Emma, or...
Sooner we get to Montera Luna, the better.
So... what's the mission again?
A farmer asked us for help. She says that someone's trying to take her land. We're gonna pay her a visit and find out exactly what's going on.
And where exactly are we headed? On a different...
We're going to a farm
system?
on Montera Luna. That's the moon that orbits the planet Montera
Okay.
in the Cheyenne system.
So it's in the same system where we are right now. Cool. Anything else I should do to prepare?
Nothing much, really. Maybe stock up on ammunition in case things get rough. See you.
So, hold up. Let's see if both Sam and Emma is following. Looks like yes. Cool.
Better this than being some
But unfortunately, don't know how much I can... terminal use mandatory. And I don't know how much I can explore and check things around. Recent messages, fingers crossed. Another false alarm. But the farm Polvo turned out to be another false alarm. Shepard was looking for you. Oh wait, personal journal. Not the best date. Nothing that gives me an extra quest, unfortunately. Diego Moreau, can we talk?
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
Yeah. How did you end up as a ranger?
Just about the hardest way possible. I had, shall we say, a checkered past. Rangers caught me dead to rights and offered a deal. Leniency if I helped take down my, well, criminal associates. So I took the deal. It was real touch and go, but a lot of bad guys went down.
You were a criminal then?
Why, yes. Yes, I was. Not a half bad one either. Might have gotten a little too cocky, tempted fate too many times, but mainly, I underestimated the Rangers. Big mistake.
I'm surprised you wound up a ranger then.
Initially, all I could do was lament my fortune. Prison, it ain't easy. But I served my sentence. Searched the dark recesses of the soul. I realized the only time I felt genuinely good about myself was working with the Rangers. So after a parole for the very best of behaviors, I nagged the Rangers night and day until they gave me a chance. Haven't looked back since.
So what's your job in the Rangers?
Well, if you're asking me to toot my own horn, I will oblige. I'm a senior ranger. I coordinate all manner of things, great and small, for our outfit. If you've ever seen the mission board, that's my baby.
Okay.
It's restricted to rangers, though.
I mean, I'm already a ranger, so that's helpful. Oh, plushie. But just to take it, unfortunately. Right, so I'm wondering until when or where she will follow us, because I'm thinking to do the main mission, maybe. Jacob Coe, out of retirement. I know you're out of the game, but we could really use some help. The UC is growing bolder and you're always set away when negotiating around them, or even through them, to keep the Freestar ahead. I'm not asking you to come out of retirement. If you could work part-time or be a consultant, I'm sure we can agree what's a fair compensation. I need your help, old friend. Even if it's me grabbing you a beer at the Stone Root so I could pick your brain. Thanks, Cartwright.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
Oh, some credits lying around that doesn't show what's stealing. That's great. Door. It's the bathroom. Alright. More plushies. Right, so like I said, I'm wondering if she's gonna come help if I go do the main quest.
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
Because I'm thinking of doing that. So we have the survey, which Bradbury, it's not far from systems that maybe I already explored or I'm in the course of exploring. So it's nearby. Hey, what else? Blast zone. But also I kinda don't wanna effort too much around if I'm doing other mini quests or side quests. So this is here, right? Just a short jump. Cool. So yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna do, where is it? The empty nest. So let's see if she follows us. Maybe she doesn't. And yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of the main quest, see if we have like 2 companions available, and then maybe clear a bit more of Aquila, because I think maybe we checked like half of the city and we still have to talk with Amira in the city, meet up with Milena, not sure if she's in the city, Blast Zone probably in the city, and all that. And then more SNS and then news. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode and continue next time. So hopefully you enjoyed this part, guys. But as always, don't forget to take care.